Welcome to the EcoLife project. My name is Walt, and this is my story. This is what happened. I was living with a housemate, and after a disagreement, we discussed that maybe I should move out. I said, absolutely, I think that's a good idea. And what I didn't realize at the time was that they wanted me out in half an hour and not 3 days like I had asked. What I experienced while being homeless was struggling to find food, struggling to find shelter, and at every interaction that I had with any other person in the homeless community, saying no to every drug I was offered. The hardest thing for me to deal with was sleeping at night. After getting robbed and woken up at knife point on one of the first nights that I was outside, it became very difficult to trust my surroundings to allow myself to go to sleep. I improved my life by getting a job. If I didn't get a job and I didn't start working, there would be no reason to get off the streets. When you're on the streets, after a while, it feels easy to be complacent, because if you've figured out how to survive for 2 weeks, what's stopping you from surviving the rest of the year? If I could reach one person and tell them one thing about my homeless experience, what would it be? Like, to help? Or to forewarn? Or
all of the above.
Giving somebody hot food that's safe to eat is better than giving somebody $1 in every single circumstance. Here's the one thing that you don't know about being homeless. It's way easier to find drugs than it is to eat. At every corner, on every sidewalk, wherever you're at within the city, it is hands down easier to find somebody who's going to offer you coke, somebody who's going to offer you meth, somebody who's going to offer you heroin, and a crack pipe and a lighter to go with it. Doesn't matter who you're talking to. If you're outside, you'll find it. And what is the most disturbing part about that is that most people do it so that they don't have to feel hungry. They do it because it's easier to find drugs, take them, and be knocked out for about 12 hours than it is to find food and satiate your hunger for 4. What I would want schools to teach about homelessness is that there is nothing that will get you out of homelessness besides a job, and there is no way to help somebody who is homeless without understanding first that you can only help to a certain degree before they become reliant. Because as human beings and as animals, we, as a species, will do what is easiest, always, 100% of the time. And if it is easier, in your opinion, to survive on the streets, or it's easier, in your opinion, to get handouts from any passerby than it is to find a place to work and do everything that you can to get off the streets, you're going to stay there.